Alright, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make use of the Wiki Coding Tool, even though it's not fully functional right now because of stuff that PBworks has done, which we don't understand. Here's what the problem looks like. You'll go to a wiki, things look like they're working so far, you got a create date, you can choose to filter, it's going to tell you the page wasn't found. It'll still give you a list of things that you can look like, but every page you select it'll say page isn't found. One kind of funny thing, one thing that actually will work is the super next button. So 2 it won't show you, but 2 versus 1 it'll show you. So it's still giving us access to the diffs, and it's still calling the diffs correctly, it's just not getting us access to the actual pages. It also, on other browsers, the problem might look like this: English dca.pbworks.com. You'll set the wiki, you'll call up a day to look at, you'll call up a list of pages, you'll call up a page, and it'll just come up blank. You can get the same thing to happen here with the super next button if you're really excited about that. How are we going to make this work in the meanwhile? Well, I think the thing to keep in mind is that we still have a couple of useful pieces of information from the coding tool. The first is it automatically will give us the created date, so that's probably worth writing down. It will also, you can use the created date to figure out our rate day, so 30, 31, 32, no, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 4, 0, 5 is the date we're looking for. And then we should probably just look at this list of pages, which unfortunately doesn't say up there, but 8th grade, this is going to be a little tedious, but I'm just going to do the whole thing. And actually I'll make this a bulleted list so I can keep track of it a little bit better. 8th grade, summer reading, freshman, summer reading, freshman. 8th grade. Summer reading, freshman, summer reading. And then I've got junior summer reading, juniors, senior summer reading, seniors, junior summer reading, senior summer reading, and I'm typing all of these things out because I don't want to have to keep flipping back and forth to this just to get it out there once. 6th grade sidebar. You don't have to do it this way. I just think it's probably going to end up in the long run being easier. Sidebar, 6th grade summer reading. Sophomore summer reading, sophomore, summer reading. Alright, now I have a list of pages. So what I'm going to do is going to systematically evaluate these pages by going to the actual wiki. So I open up a new tab, go to englishdca.pbworks.com. I'm just going to look at everything manually. So pages and files. Here's the list of pages. Let's shrink it down to all pages. So 7th grade hasn't been created yet. Crosslinks hasn't been created yet. 8th grade. Look at the page history. How many edits have there been within April 5th of 2008? Just one. So I can just look at that one. Alright, now I can do whatever coding I need to do. Back to pages and files. Back to all pages. 8th grade summer reading. Page history. Again, there's only one edit within the allotted time frame, so I'll just look at that one. Back to pages and files, back to all pages. The next one I should look at is freshman. You can also take a look here at the edit history. Let's just look at freshman real quickly. Page history, the original one. We know what's there now. Pages and files, all pages. Freshman summer reading. I think mine was the uppercase one because they're created at 2 different times. Now I can actually click this revision button, and it looks like actually there are quite a few changes to be looked at here that are before April 5th, although I'm not going to look at the last one. So what I'm going to do here is, instead of clicking them all immediately, to sort of speed things up, I'm going to open each of them in a new tab. So I'm basically creating my own list of viewable page revisions. And if you do this in Firefox, it's going to organize them sequentially. So here's the first change, and there's the second one, and there's the third one, and there's the fourth one. Oops, I've lost track of which one I'm on. There's the next one, and 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 then I'm done. So I've looked through all of them. Then I can delete all of these. Go back to Pages and Files. Go back to All Pages. Then I would keep going with the front page. So there's the front page, go to the page history, show all revisions. So I would actually have to show all of the revisions up to this point. Of course, if I ever want to compare two revisions, I can always use the compare button to do that, and it'll show me what kinds of changes there are. So you can systematically go through a wiki that way. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, but hopefully that gives you a few productivity strategies. You should still use all the other strategies that we've ever talked about, especially using the recent activity to get a general overview of what's going on, using the new comments button to see if there's any commenting that's happening on the wiki, all that kind of stuff. Until we can get the Wiki Coding Tool fixed, we'll have to figure out how to most efficiently look at wikis historically just by using the interface that PBworks provides.